making another short little video regarding the Smart PSS software, and this video shows you how to search for motion only recording. For example, this camera number 2, these are two different sites. Cameras 1, 2, 3, and 4 are in one area, one location, and cameras 4, 5, 6, and 7, or 5, 6, 7, and 8 are at a different site. I can bring up a camera at that site very easily, bring up a camera at this site very easily. They're in two different geographical positions. So if I'm going to go to camera 2, this camera, for example, is recording 24/7 and motion. So it records all the time, but it also gets triggered when motion is tripped. So I can, if I want to search today, I can just right click and go to playback. It will automatically open a playback window of today's video. As you see down here, that's today's time and date. And this is the timeline of the video that was recorded today. As you see, in yellow is events, in green is standard recording. So I can just go to, I don't know, this area here, click on there. I can use my mouse wheel to zoom the timeline in to get right down to a more accurate position. I can double click on the picture, and that'll bring it up to full screen. Go back down here and click on just before the yellow box if I want to. And this will show me what happened to trigger motion. And motion recording on outside cameras is very difficult. So that event could have been this smoke from the smokestack over here. So I'm going to just go to the next event. Click here where it starts to go yellow, and I can see a dog over here. So that dog triggered the motion recording. I can go over here to the next event. The dog triggered the motion again. Alright, now that shows you normal and motion recording. So whenever you do a search over here, if you start the search window on its own, you pick the site you want, you pick the camera you want, and then this is your calendar. You just pick the day you want to record your video, or you want to view your video. For example, I'm on, I think, camera number 2 of this site here. So once I select a camera, I pick the time and date that I want to search, and I hit OK, and then I hit search, and it populates this timeline with that video. Now, like I said, it's showing normal record plus motion record. So the only difference is if I want to see, let me go back. Go to this is camera number 2 from this site. So I'm going to just start from scratch. I wanted to show you that right-clicking and going to playback will pull up playback of no matter where that site is, where that camera is, and it'll give you today's recording very quickly. You can just back up. If you go back to your live view and I just saw something in this camera, I didn't quite know what it was. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Right click, start instant playback, and that gives me the last 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You can set it up in programming of what happened on that camera. So I can click over here on the timeline to very close to the edge, and that'll show me what happened in the last 30 seconds of this camera. I can hit the little X here. Okay, that was a chipmunk. I can hit the X, it'll go back to live screen. Double click, I'm back to my multi-view. So this is the camera I'm interested in playing back motion from yesterday. That's camera number 2. So I go back to my home page, go to playback. I bring up the site, expand it, click on camera 2. Over here, the type, all. So that's going to show me every type of recording that was done on that camera. I can go here and unselect that and just put motion detection in there. Then I can give it a date, like Thursday, hit OK, search. Now it's going to populate the timeline with only the motion recording records. So scroll my wheel in, I can just go to here, it'll start playing that camera at this time. Now as you see, it will play through this time here. There's turkeys running across. They triggered motion. It's going to play through this event and it's going to jump past all of the 24/7 recorded video because I'm only selected on motion detection only. So this is a quick way that you can play, and now you can go over here and fast forward. This changes from 1x speed to like 4x. And now it's going to just zip through this. It jumps immediately to the next event. Whenever that event is clear, jumps to the next event. More turkeys. So that's how you can quickly zip through a timeline of only when events were recorded, without playing back everything that happened all night, only whenever the camera detected motion.